Hey YouTube, Pepper Chronicles here. Thought I'd do a quick update on on my pepper progress so far. It is late at night on the 21st of January. I put these all of the plants that you're seeing here. I put them from seed into Jiffy pellets on the 3rd of January. So it's been 18 days. As you can see, I had everything sprout with the exception of one pellet, which I'm still holding out hope that it actually will germinate for me. But if not, it's no big deal because I've got 3 others of the same pepper that I have germinated in this batch here. So you see that red scorponero there. I put 3 and 4 seeds in each pellet, and most of them have germinated. And actually, I've had to cut a few of the sprouts out that I thought were weak, and they're actually growing back. I'll show you one here, like this yellow brain strain here, if I can get my camera on it. Where's it at? There it is. You see that little... Well, it's not focusing on it, but that little green nub there next to the bigger plant is actually a 7-pod primo that I snipped it down to the dirt, thought I'd killed it, and it's actually growing back, and that's happened on more than one plant here. Yeah, there's the brain strain I was talking about that had the same thing happen. I snipped one of those out, and it's like, I want to live. This thing sprouted back up. It's just a little twig growing there. Pretty interesting. Most of these guys have got their adult sets of leaves, kind of the beginning stages anyway of their adult sets of leaves, and pretty happy with how it's going so far. Gonna have to start cutting these out and choosing the strongest looking of the plants here before too long. And I'm also going to be upgrading my lighting situation down here. Right now what I'm using is two 125 watt CFL lamps side by side there. There's 2 of them. And I want to upgrade to 200 watt bulbs, and I'm going to probably go from 2 of these units here to maybe 4 of them at 200 watt bulbs each. And I'm also going to mix up the color spectrum, so I've got the 6500 Kelvin color along with the lower temperature 2700 Kelvin, because been doing some research on growing with CFLs, and they say to make sure you mix the spectrum because the bulbs won't do it themselves. So I also was going through some of my seed stock, and I planted 2 more here on the 17th. This Douglas Red variant that I got from Silver Surfer actually germinated. I just noticed that little speck there on the left there, I can't really focus my camera in, or my eyes aren't focusing, either one, but it did germinate. This one here is the 7-pot primo that still has yet to germinate for me. And then I also put in a Bohemian goat pepper that I got from SS, from Silver Surfer there, and I also put that in the ground on the 17th. So, and I'm going to add more to this eventually as I get more seeds. I know my buddy Todd T. Mutter is sending me some more seeds. Thank you, Todd, by the way. And I'm also going to plant some other various Superhots, but they're going to be mostly annuums, and they have a little bit not quite the length of grow time is needed with those, from what I understand, so I'm not going to worry about germinating those until a little bit later. And I'll show you my moruga scorpion, the one in my first video I showed you all that was looking so sad. I just finally had enough of the poor looking leaves and the whatever was going on with it, so I just took some shears and I hacked the holy living hell out of it the other day. But a lot of the growth that's on there that's newer looks really good. mean, really dark green, perfect shape of the leaves. I mean, some of the leaves I had on there were all bubbly and goofy looking and had brown spots all over them. Didn't really understand what was going on. I left a lot of the growth on the bottom here too, even though some of those leaves look kind of funky. But I think this plant is doing better since I put it in a larger pot. It's in there with some really good soil, and I also started it on a fertilizer program, and I'm using the spray and grow stuff. Actually, not the spray and grow, but the Bill's fertilizer, which is part of the spray and grow 3-part system. And I think one of the mistakes that I've made with this plant, and I've heard it over and over again, and it's really easy to do, is I believe I was overwatering it. And it's so easy to do, and people say it's easy to do, and you think to yourself, no, but yeah, you've really got to force yourself not to water your plants. And I think, so I haven't given this plant any water since I transplanted it, and that was a week and a half ago. And the leaves still look great. I'm going to just wait until I see some wilt before I even think about putting water on this plant again. And even though the pot feels kind of light right now, the plant is showing no signs of saying, hey, I need water, so I'm going to leave it alone, because I certainly don't want to overwater. But it's looking pretty good, of what's left of the plant. I hacked a lot of that off of there, believe me. But anyway, I just thought I'd show what's going on here with the Pepper Chronicles, and I hope everyone else out there that's growing has a great season, and we'll talk to you later.